was. The problem with that beautiful moment is that the only reason why it touched me so much was because of this movie. This movie did a beautiful job of introducing these characters and making you love these characters. The current movie didn't do that as much, okay? Just think about that. Try to watch that movie without any prior knowledge of Lumiere or Mrs. Potts or Chip or any of those characters, or Cogsworth, okay? The movie doesn't do a very good job of introducing them or making you like them at all. If you like them, it's because they did something cool or something funny here or there, but this movie right away does an incredible job of introducing these characters and showing you why they're likable and what they do, what they don't like, and who they are. And the only reason I felt anything during that beautiful moment at the end, as well as it was performed, was because of the cartoon movie. The movie just didn't do a good job of introducing those characters at all. Going back to one of the positives, yes, I loved how Belle was an inventor, but there's a huge fucking problem with that. It never comes into play in the plot. Never comes back into play, okay? Yes, her being an inventor is the reason why people ostracize her, but it's not like it got her kicked out of the town or anything. So it was a semi-meaningless plot point, okay? You can't introduce something so huge and then not use it. I'll use an example from the movie. In the movie, it is Maurice who is the inventor. Now, is this an important plot point? Fuck yes, because him inventing the machine that chops wood is what makes him come to the decision to leave town, to go to that competition, or inventors competition or whatever, or convention or wherever it is he's going. He gets lost, he ends up at the Beast's castle, sets the events of the movie in motion. Then at the end of the movie, the townspeople trap Belle and her dad in the basement, and how do they get out? Chip turns on that very machine that chops wood and breaks the door down and lets them out so they can go and help the Beast. In the new version, Belle being an inventor has no bearing on the plot whatsoever. It's just a neat little detail. Oh, this is another reason why for the people to hate her. So yes, it's very progressive and cool and a nice addition to her character, but it served no purpose in the plot, therefore it shouldn't have been there. Okay? Moving on. I have quite a few bones to pick with this movie, so please bear with me. Is it just me, or was Gaston really scrawny looking? I agree that Luke Evans is a very talented actor. I agree that he's a very handsome man. I agree that if we were to fight each other in real life, he would kick my ass. All right? I am sure he would. I'm sure he's in impeccable shape and knows several martial arts and all that. I am sure of this. However, because of the original movie and also the Gaston song, I think it is fair to say that we all visualize Gaston as being a very large, muscular man, like Chris Hemsworth or The Rock. You know, like, they're very large, muscular men. And Luke Evans, I like him. He's great, but he just didn't fit into that particular mold, the particular template set by the original film. There's that moment in the movie where Maurice goes to hit him and he catches Maurice's hand, and Maurice can't move his hand because Gaston is so strong. They look like they're about the same size to me. I'm like, dude, he's about the same size. Just kick him in the balls. Push him. Do something. I mean, how long can he hold it? His biceps look about the same size as your biceps. So, yeah, that really bothered me. Again, not 100% criticizing Luke Evans. I think he did a fine job as Gaston. It's just I didn't think he was the right physical type for the part. I also found it a bit odd that part of his plan to get Belle to marry him was to knock out Maurice, tie him to a tree, and let wolves eat him. How is that going to help him? Oh, his dad's out of the way? Her dad's out of the way? She's in the way. She doesn't want to marry him anyway. Now she's going to hate you more because her dad was eaten by wolves.